Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
We are now joined with our life and wellness coach and expert, Dearice Spencer Shackelford. It's a pleasure to have you back here today. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Well, there's many titles to you, as well as motivational speaker, so much more. Let's just point out off the top, if you don't mind, your website, Dearice Speaks Life. That's spelled DEARICE, speakslife.com. And please say hello and introduce yourself to our viewers and listeners today.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Dearice Spencer Shackelford, as Jill said. I am a life coach, motivational speaker, and wellness coach. And I love helping people to soar and impacting people's lives so that they can adjust their crowns.
Oh, yes. Got it. I know you're a big believer in that, of course, for those crowns and to be elevated and to help people be the better selves. What makes you want other people to be better? Did you experience something where you were in a funk and you helped yourself because you were very motivational? How did you become this way?
Well, I got to be honest with you. I have always been this way, but we go through things in life that we have to build ourselves up from. But I experienced some loss about 3 years ago, and it kind of makes my voice kind of shaky, but it is my truth.
Yeah.
But I experienced the loss of my father and my aunt and my husband all in 1 month. And after that, it sent me into a very deep depression. But I can honestly say that with determination and God's help, that I actually came through it without any prescription drugs. And I'm here today to encourage others to do the same, that you can do the same. If I got off the floor from sleeping and depression and being hurt and mourning, you can do the same. So that is my drive, to help people get out of their funk, like you said, to get unstuck, to adjust their crowns, and to be impactful human beings for the rest of the world to see. And I just say it just starts with one. So that's what I love doing.
All right, Dearice. So what did you want to discuss today here for our viewers and listeners about how you can help everyone?
Okay, today I'm just to discuss basically tapping into your superpower. I know I said this before, but it is so important right now. Your superpower is your gift. And I help people with discovering their gift, which is usually their purpose. Their gift and their purpose usually go hand in hand. And I help them discover that so that they can blossom and bloom into a fully functioning and impactful human being. And the way I do that is by sharing with them my story and then listening to them. Actually, that's the other way around. I listen first and then I share my story, and then I help them to excavate all of the things that they don't need so that they can rebuild themselves to become that king or queen that they have been desiring to be for all their lives, and to help them to be mainly just wonderful entrepreneurs, honestly, because right now is a time where everybody can actually soar in that area. So I love to see people become great, impactful human beings with their gifts and spreading it throughout the world.
Have you noticed a lot of people are finding their gifts currently because of the pandemic? A lot of us lost jobs, and it's been a shift and pivot of what am I going to do now with my life? Not realizing maybe they really had a different talent that they didn't know about, or they just kind of pushed to the side.
Right. And I just spoke about that this morning on my own personal Instagram page. It's a lot. With all that's going on right now, you're going to need a different avenue to go down to be able to express yourself instead of being angry, because there's so many people that are feeling anxious and they're feeling anxiety and depression and sadness. And I'm showing people now that you can actually tap into those gifts and those talents, your superpower, and tap into that, and then go from there and learn to transmute that negative energy into positive energy, and to express yourself of how you're feeling. Like art, you can take art say for instance, you used to paint when you were a child, and now you got a little time on your hands, and so you're feeling like, let me find something to do with my hands, and you just walk past your art supplies and like, let me go, let me go, let me go paint. Next thing you know, you've really taken that energy of sadness and not knowing where to go, loss of direction, and
Yep.
being stuck, and then you take it and you put it into something else, and next thing you know, you show it to the world, and everybody's like, oh, you should share this, you should share this, because our gifts are really the way that God helped us and equipped us to cope with what's going on around us. We
Yep.
have to use our superpowers to heal ourselves first, and then by showing it to the world, we begin to heal others with our gifts. That's why it's so important for us to understand that we're connected to one another.
Yep. Now, how do you actually start helping someone? What is your coaching process like?
My coaching process, which is a great question, thank you very much, Jill. I like that one. My coaching process starts with a regular old, let's talk about it for a second. You get a free consultation call with me for not 20 minutes, not 25, not even 30. You get a whole 45 minutes free with me, free consultation. And then we discuss what areas you need, what areas you're trying to, you need to work on. You'll tell me, I want to improve, let's just say you want to improve on confidence.
Yep.
So, okay, we'll discuss, I'll listen to you on how, I'll say, Jill, well, what areas do you need to work in with confidence? Is it with speaking, public speaking? Or because I give them options so that they can give me what it is they really need.
Yep.
Say for instance, it's confidence, it's self-confidence. I want to build my self-confidence because I want to go for a new promotion. And this promotion requires me to stand in front of people and speak. So we'll discuss that, and I'll ask certain questions and let the client tell me, yes, this is where I have the problem, this is the weakness, and we'll go from there. We'll see what package you'll need. There is a base package where you work with me for 3 months, 6 months, 3 or 6 months, and you can do sessions. And I do have a special for a 1 month special, a 1 month, 30 days, which is once a week. We'll meet for a session for weekly sessions, excuse me. And it's for a 1 month package
Okay.
for this session. I couldn't get it out, but that's how it starts. It starts with a consultation call. Your brain start running faster than your mouth can actually say the things.
Right.
But it's a 1 month package, and you start off with a free consultation call that is 45 minutes, and that is free. That is your time for you to talk my ear off, and I'll listen.
Good. Well, thank you so much. Dearice Spencer Shackelford, and you're based out of where?
Texarkana, Texas.
But
Texarkana.
you work with people virtually, but also do you do in-person sessions still too?
Yes, I do in-person sessions, and we do follow the COVID restrictions and policies. We adhere to all of that because we want to make sure that you're safe as well as I'm safe as well. So yes, I do in-person sessions, one-on-ones. I can do them online. I can do Skype. I can do video chat.
Yeah.
It's amazing technology these days. You can actually talk to people all over the world. So yes, I can do it just like we're doing it here on Zoom. We can definitely do it that way as well.
Perfect. And DeariceSpeaksLife.com. Just want to remind everyone, DeArice, speakslife.com is her website. And she talks about being time to adjust your crown. It is the time now. Now, if not ever, after this pandemic, I've learned, a lot of us learned the importance, the value of life. And now is the time to live. And if there's something we want to do and take a risk, even though we're scared, hesitant, now I really believe is the time. And you, as a motivational speaker, is there any opportunities for you right now in the market? Are you doing speeches for any colleges or corporations? I mean, what's on your agenda?
Right now, I'm so excited. Thank you for asking me that. You see how excited I get?
I see. I see.
I love interacting with people. Social media is great. Don't get me wrong, but that one-on-one interaction with people and being in a group of people and sharing and listening to people and watching people enjoy themselves is really where I thrive. So yes, I have a speaking engagement coming up in July. I'm so excited about that. It's a women's empowerment. It's for children. It's for teenagers actually. So I will be speaking to a younger crowd this time, which I'm excited about that one because usually I'm speaking to adults. So to be able to plant a seed in a younger person's mind to encourage them to be that princess and grow up to be that queen that they know they can be is so important to me. And so, yes, I've had a lot of people come to me for dates and asking me to come out and speak. You know, everybody wants to be outside now. So everybody, I'm really excited about that too. So, yes, I am speaking. I'm taking on speaking engagements right now. I'm filling up my calendar actually. And it's really exciting to get back in the swing of things. Aren't you excited?
I am. You don't understand. Last night I was up and I put out like my patio furniture. I'm excited to busy with work. It's a holiday weekend. I have the kids and the sports all starting to come to an end. And one of them hasn't played sports because of his break. But still, it's every night something. So I found a little time for myself to put out the patio furniture. And it just made me so happy.
I know.
It's the
Those
little
mommy
things
times are so
sometimes.
special.
Yeah. It's the little things sometimes that I can appreciate. And I think all of us should, right? Not take for granted.
Right. Exactly.
Now, do you find, some other techniques of just getting through the day and living a better life? Would you say gratitude is important? Would you say mindset is important? Is there any area that you would want to kind of focus on a little more?
Okay, now myself, I say gratitude is the most important thing because gratitude, being grateful, it changes your whole perspective of life. It changes everything. And I'm not just talking about your mindset. It changes how you flow, how you move. It changes your posture because when you start being grateful for just the little things you have, like you just said, it's the little things, it's the little things that count. When you begin to be grateful for little things, being able to breathe on your own, which right now is a
Yep.
big, big thing. Being able to breathe on your own, being able to walk around, being able to still have life.
Yep.
That that right there should make you just it should make you ecstatic. It should make all the hair on your arms just stand up. You should get goosebumps. I do every time I think about it. To be able to live, and I love to tell people, learn to live in full engagement, which is life. We have to learn how to live in full engagement. And the best way to do that is to start thinking about the things you're grateful for, such as, like I said, life and being able to breathe on your own without any ventilator. You got it. It's really intense when you think about that. We never
Yeah.
thought about something like that before. And not being able to breathe. How?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
breath, movement, having the activities of your limbs and being able to move and speak and walk and talk. And not only that, family.
Yep.
Family is so important right now because we I don't have to say it to you, you know, we some people. We lost a lot last year. So this year, when you begin to think of, oh, I made it to 2021, and then you start thinking, wait, I made it to 2021. I, I'm so grateful to be here. I know it's uncertainty right now, but I'm grateful to be here. And I love to say this: gratitude is the attitude, and gratefulness is the way to get from one blessing to the next. I say gratefulness is the vehicle to get you from one blessing to the next. When you think about it, when you're grateful for the little things, next thing you know, you'll start getting more and more blessings, and it takes you from one place to the next. And I love to tell everyone that.
Is that like karma? Do you believe in like kind of what you give out there comes back?
Yes,
Sense? Okay.
yes, I do believe I kind of believe in the law of attraction. So if you're basically what's in here, what's inside. So if you're thinking negative thoughts all the time, oh, I can't stand my job. Oh, I can't stand her. I don't like him either. Okay, you're just a miserable person. And what do they say about misery? Misery
He
loves
loves
company.
company. Yes.
So what's going to happen? You're going to begin to attract people that are miserable. You're going to attract miserable situations, miserable experiences. I believe in that. I believe that the way you feel, what you think about, your thoughts become things, how basically how you approach your day. Like if you don't take the time to be grateful from the moment you wake up, and I'm not talking about you get up and you're grateful for your phone, so you grab it first. No, I'm talking about you see you're laying down and you're looking at it. Oh, okay, it's time to get up. But you sit there and you leave your phone alone, you turn the alarm off because we all use our phones for alarm. You click it and then you just lay there. You
Yep.
lie there with your eyes closed and you just breathe and you just be grateful for seeing another day. It sets the tone for your entire day.
Yeah.
Completely, just 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You can spare 5 minutes to just be grateful, and then your day will completely change. Now, people will, other people will have their little, vibrations going and vibes going. But guess what? You stay on the gratitude frequency, and guess what'll happen? Blessings will start flowing to you left and right. I
Wow.
see it happen all the time in my life, in my clients' lives, in my students' lives. It is wonderful. Just just 5 little minutes of gratitude, and it'll change everything. And it's sort of like karma,
Yeah.
but it's more in a more positive light. Because when you think of karma, most people think of negative things happening.
Yeah.
But when you think of gratitude and when you think of law of attraction, you think more of peaceful things happening because it's different verbiage. So I like to use the different verbiage.
Good. Well, I love it. I love your positivity and energy. So, waking up, taking that moment or two to be grateful, to be thankful. And I really believe the same, how it'll come back to you in a sense. It goes around,
Yes.
comes around. Yes, the law of attraction for sure. And any other tips for our day that we shall live a better day, more vibrant day? To, not everyone can wake up as grateful and positive and happy as us, right? Let's be honest. So it might take them baby steps to get to where we are in a sense. Is there any other
Right.
baby steps that maybe they could do in the meantime or during the day to make you appreciate and to be more grateful, which in turn, as we all know, helps us in the whole?
Right. Right. Great question. Great question. What I did in the beginning, I started setting alarms on my phone. Little alarms, maybe every 10 to 15 minutes. Let's say you get to work. On your way to work, you almost had an accident. So you breathe. I made it. I didn't, you're upset, but I got to get to work. So you're still rushing. By the time you sit down, let's say you set your alarm for 9:30. You're at your desk, you're in your cubicle, you're in your office, you're at your desk. 9:30 hits and it states this. This is the key too.
That
Remember to be grateful and to breathe. Take 5 minutes, close your eyes, and just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and do that maybe about 5 times. I tell everybody to do it 5 times, and then just sit there. Just just sit there, just relish in it. I'm grateful I made it to work on time, even though I had an accident. I almost had an accident. It turns your day differently, and that's a baby step for me. Now, if I don't want to do that, you can try. You can try this one, journaling. That helps. Journaling at the end of your day, what you accomplish, your accomplishments. Let me write down my accomplishments for today. And then you'll be grateful. Wow, I did all of that today.
yeah.
I drove my car. Most people don't even think that's something to be grateful for. To be able to drive your car. I
Yep.
drove my car, almost had an accident, didn't, and still got to work on time. It's important. Just be grateful for those little things. I was in the line at Starbucks. I went to Starbucks today, and guess what? Somebody paid for my coffee.
Yeah.
Just little things. Take the time to just look at the little things and be grateful for those and start small. Okay, so here's another thing I did: mirror work. Mirror work helps when you're looking in the mirror at yourself and you just say, "I am grateful for my." It sounds really, when I say it to everyone, they're like, okay, this sounds really, really childish. I'm going to say I'm grateful for my eyes. Yes.
They give us sight.
I'm grateful for
Sure.
your eyes. When was the last time you said I'm grateful for my nose?
You're
I'm
right.
grateful for my mouth. I like me.
Mm-hmm.
I like you in this reflection. Take the time out to do it. It changes your whole day. It even makes you smile. I like my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like my teeth. Oh, I just like my
I like
I'm
everything. Yes.
those little steps. Mirror work helps in the morning. Those little bitty steps. Just let's say so you have one thing that you like about yourself so much, and you just did your headphones, and I was just thinking hair. I cut mine off though, but you like your hair. I love the way my hair falls. You can actually say that to yourself. That's a small step of learning to be grateful. So just little steps. You don't have to take big ones, baby steps.
It's all about the baby steps and little steps. Dearice Spencer Shackelford, we still have 5 minutes left, so I just want to make sure we're covering everything that's important to you. Do you want to get across to everyone about you, your services, and of course, why you're here today and how you can help?
Love that. That was rapid fire right there. I like that one. So why I'm here today, let's start from the bottom and work our way back up. Why I'm here today is because I feel that my gifts of being just who I am and helping other people to be greater in their lives is very important. Everyone needs that coach that pushes them, that motivator that pushes them, that helps them to see, look, my gifts are important too. Just because someone else is over there
Yep.
making pottery, I can make pottery too, but I might do it in a different way. It's just being me as a coach. I love seeing people soar. And being here today with you, Jill, it helps me get the word out that you can have a coach and someone who encourages you to be great and be awesome, and you don't have to be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
Also, also joining me, going to my website, DeariceSpeaksLife.com, signing up with me, emailing me, speakslife88@gmail.com. That speaks life 88. Those are just the numbers at gmail.com. You can email me. You can go to my IG, Dearice Speaks Life. You can go to Facebook, Dearice Speaks Life. You can find me there. You can find me on YouTube as well and Twitter. And you can reach out to me because guess what? I love helping you soar. That is my biggest desire and goal and dream. And my gifts help me to do that. And I help people basically rediscover their gifts so that they can soar and be impactful in the world.
And can you share some of the experiences of those that you've impacted and those of you helped, and what ways in particular?
Definitely. I love talking about the students. I really do. I'm going to start with a king. Let's start with a male. Recently, I was just visited by one of my students who now lives in the Dallas area. They were facing basically jail time, 10 years, in fact.
Oh, wow.
And started working with me, and their what is it called? They let their I don't even know the process anymore. they let they let them know that they were working with me, and it helped with court, because when you're working with a life coach, it's very impactful. And people in the corporate world know that having a life coach on your side when you're in any kind of trouble, trying to get unstuck, trying to get your life together, it's very, very influential. So he was going to court. in every time we were working together, we were meeting intensively every day.
Wow.
Now, I can tell you, he went to court for his last hearing, and it was his sentencing. And he went, and they gave him 10 years probation. And he's getting his life together. He has a job now. He just purchased a new car. In fact, he has a 6-month-old baby. So now his goal is to be a better man, a better father, and a better human being. Amazing. And I can't take all the credit because it has to start with you. You got to have some skin in the game. I love to say that to people. You have to have some skin in the game and be able to and be willing to do the work in order for you to become better at anything in your life. In order for you to become impactful, you have to become teachable.
You have to want it.
And that is what I love to say to people. You have to become teachable. If you want to go to the next level in your life, you must be teachable. And I just love this student. He never ceases to amaze me. He always surprises me, and he pops up and he says, "Hey, are you home?" "Yeah, I'm home." And then next thing you know, he's telling me all the great things that are happening in his life. And I'm so happy for him. I am. I'm so happy
for him. And thank you for doing that and inspiring so many people. Dearice, tell us one more time how we can reach out to you.
You can reach out to me via Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Dearice Speaks Life, and that's DEARICE Speaks Life. And you can find me on my website at DeariceSpeaksLife.com, as well as you can email me too, speakslife88@gmail.com. I'm always looking forward to reaching out and meeting new people and helping people soar. So definitely reach out to me.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure to see you here again and speak with you. And I hope you have a happy and healthy Memorial Day weekend.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned.
This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.